Week 11 kicks off in the EPL today by 1:30 p.m. We have 5 games to be played today. Today is the 8th day in the month of November 2025. We have a game for 1:30 p.m. 2 games will be played by 4 p.m. A game, now the fourth game of the day, will be played by 6:30. And finally, the last game of the day will be played by 9 p.m. The first game for today is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United, the 1:30 p.m. game. Manchester United fans will be super, super excited. This is their time or their turn to take their pound of flesh against a side that denied them a lot of goodies last season. Last season, they faced themselves 4 times. 4 times, United didn't win one. In fact, it was Tottenham Hotspur, or it was a 4-over-4 against Manchester United. Tottenham won them back-to-back in the league, won them in the EFL Cup. It was 4-3 victory, and the most important one, it was the Europa League final. Tottenham won that game. In fact, they were 17-18. No, not 18. No, 16-17 on the log. Yes, 16-17 on the log, and they played the Europa League final. Though Manchester United ended up in 15th place, while Tottenham Hotspur ended with 17th. But then the 17th, they ended it up with a big trophy that qualified them for the Champions League. Manchester United fans last season, heading into that final, they were like so assured, like they are going to win this, they're going to play Champions League football in 2025-2026 season. But alas, it ended a 0-0 in favor of Tottenham. And now this is an opportunity for Amorim and his boys to get their pound of flesh against Tottenham. But when you look at this Tottenham Hotspur side, they've not really been too bad this season. They are in the top 5. They are 5th on the log with 17 points, if I'm not mistaken. They are on the same points with Manchester United. Manchester United are on 7th with 17 points. Chelsea are on 6th. So we have 3 clubs on 17 points. Just the goal difference separating them. Tottenham has +9. Chelsea has +7. Why? Manchester United has just +1. So they are on equal par, like they are on the same point heading into this game. It's going to be a very tough one. But then when you look at Manchester United, Amorim won the manager of the month in October, and Brian Mbeumo won the player of the month for October. It's a good one. Like the atmosphere in Manchester United camp, it's a positive one. In their last 4 games in the league, they've won 3. They won against Liverpool, against Chelsea, and against Brighton. These are sides last season that took maximum points against them. So when you look at this game, this is more like it is personal. Brighton, in their last 7 games prior to the game they played against Manchester United, in their last 7 games, they've won against Man United 6 times. So what happened? Man United won that game against them. Yes, so this is another opportunity for Amorim and his boys to get their pound of flesh. By pound of flesh, I mean getting 3 points, a win against Tottenham Hotspur that trashed them back to back 4 times, 4-over-4 last season. Tottenham, on the other hand, they don't have the same gaffer that was there last season. Ange Postecoglou was there, but now these days he's out of job. From Tottenham, he went to Nottingham Forest. After 8 games, he was sacked, by Nottingham Forest. Yes. So this is a different flow for Tottenham now. We have Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank last season was the head coach for Brentford. Brentford got the better side of Manchester United last season. Thomas Frank has lost his last 2 games. He lost EFL game 3-0, not if I'm not mistaken, either 2-0 or 3-1 thereabout. But I know he lost the EFL game against Newcastle, yes, and also lost against Chelsea. This is they won against FC Copenhagen in the Champions League. I believe it's a moral booster heading into this game against Manchester United. Who will be scoring the goals for Tottenham? Is it going to be Xavi Simons? Xavi Simons, since he joined, he is yet to find the back of the net. Yes, he assisted once, but since then it's not been okay. It's not been okay for him in terms of scoring goals. In fact, the game against Chelsea, he came in as a sub and he was subbed again as a sub. That's terrible. That's a terrible display for him. So will he finally break his duck today against Manchester United, or is it going to be a routine win for Manchester United? They've dropped 2 points in the last 4 games just once. They've won 3 and they have a lot. I mean, they drew 1. They are yet to concede any defeat in their last 4 games. So what are your expectations? Will Mbeumo, continue with the drive, because he has been scoring goals for Manchester United, one of their standout players, scoring goals, ensuring that he makes those runs and all that. What are your opinions? Will Tottenham get a win against Manchester United as usual, or will United finally get that deserved, that win? Because they've been good, they've been playing good football, like they understand themselves, they understand Amorim ball. He plays well, he has Cunha, he has Mbeumo, he has Ahmad, he has Bruno Fernandes. Their keeper Lames has been their knights in shining armor. Because since he joined the club, a lot of goodies has started happening to them. This is not Bayenda's regime. This is not Onana's regime. Lames understands what it means to command his 18-yard box. So, what are your opinions? Do you think United will be getting this win at Tottenham Hotspur's home turf? Of course, they did it against Liverpool. So, who says they can't do it against Tottenham? Or do you think Tottenham will finally get a win in the league after back-to-back defeats in the EFL and also against Chelsea? Kindly state your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much. The next on my log, of course, we know we have two 4 p.m. games. We have Fulham versus Everton by 4 p.m. We have West Ham versus Burnley. West Ham is a club of interest because in their last game they won against Newcastle by 3-1, and this is another opportunity for Nuno Espirito de Santos to get another win because they are on 18th place. They are not safe from relegation. They've not been good. Just 2 wins in the last 10 games played this season. So, do you think they play against Burnley? Burnley, they've not really been too great. Yes, Burnley presently are on 17th place, while West Ham are on 18th place. Another 4 p.m. game, it is Fulham versus Everton. Fulham presently are on 14th place, while Everton are on 15th place. Fulham have won their last 2 games. They've been quite, they've been quite impressive. Everton drew. It's been up and down for David Moyes, but then again, this is anybody can win this game. Yes, it is Fulham's home turf, but anybody can win this game. Who will be winning this game? It is a 4 p.m. game. Fulham versus Everton. West Ham versus Burnley. West Ham needs to win for them to get out of the relegation battle. What are your opinions? Kindly state your opinions in the comment section. And finally, we have Sunderland. Yes, we have other games at 6:30. That's Sunderland versus Arsenal. Then Chelsea versus Wolves. I don't know the Chelsea that will be turning up by 9 p.m. But then again, they need to win. It's not the consistency. They didn't do well against Karabakh. Karabakh was a game should have been a walkover, but they didn't do well. So, do you think? Yes, they won against Tottenham in the league. Can they get another win against Wolves? They won Wolves in the EFL Cup 5-1. Do you think they can get? They won against Wolves. It was not. What am I even saying? They won against Wolves. It was 4-3. Yes, 4-3. They almost drew or crashed out from that EFL competition. But then this is the EPL. Wolves have not won any game. Will they use Chelsea to get a first? You know, Chelsea these days sometimes they might end up being the Robin Hood of the EPL. But then let's see what happens by 9 p.m. A game that I would love to watch is the 6:30 p.m. game, Sunderland versus Arsenal. Granit Xhaka is the captain for Sunderland, and he will be playing against his former side Arsenal by 6:30 p.m. Sunderland, nobody expected Sunderland, a side that just came from the championship, to be 4th place on the log with 18 points. I didn't expect it. No one. I don't think anybody that is not a Sunderland, even the Sunderland fans, they are in cloud 9. Like they are. This is unbelievable. They wake up and see themselves, check the league table, and see their club on 4th place. Come on, Sunderland. But this is what I would say. When you invest well, when you go for the right players, you go for experience. You don't just go for championship. Yes, you're coming from the championship, but then you invest very well. You lost one of your best players, that is Joby Bellingham to Dortmund. But then again, despite losing him to Dortmund, you invested that money in getting good players, quality players, bringing in the likes of what's it called, Granit Xhaka. They've gotten good players this season. They've gotten good players. So kudos to them. Now the thing is, will they be getting a win against Arsenal? Arsenal, they call them the corner kick specialist, the corner kick FC. Recently, they are now the clean sheet FC. They don't concede goals. They win games. They don't end up with draws. They are topping the league with 25 points after 10 games played. They just drop points, just 5 points. They've dropped points two times. That means they have 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Why Sunderland, they've won 5, they've drawn 3, and they've lost 2. Yes, they are on 4th place with 18 points. What do you think will be happening today at the yes, it is Sunderland's home turf. What do you think will be happening today? Do you think Sunderland will finally get to stop Arsenal's unbeaten record? Because Arsenal last month they didn't concede any goal. They have continued that trend in the new month. Or do you think Arsenal is going to be a routine win for Arsenal? Everybody, in fact, the otters, the Chelsea fans, the Man United fans, the Liverpool fans, in fact, other fans that are not Arsenal fans, will be looking forward to this fixture. It is going to be played by 6:30 p.m. Yes, at Sunderland's home turf. What are your opinions? What are your opinions? Who will be scoring for Sunderland today? Will Granit Xhaka score? Will he celebrate? Will Arsenal, like I said earlier, continue their routine win against sides like these are minions? I believe, to me, I don't see it as a challenging fixture for Arsenal. But then football is not played on the phone. Football is played on the pitch. And football is like biscuit. You don't know where it will crack. Kindly state your opinions in the comment section. Let's see what happens. Like I said, we have 5 games to be played today. 1:30 p.m. game, that is Tottenham versus Manchester United by 1:30. Two 4 p.m. games, we have Fulham will take on Everton. West Ham will take on Burnley. For 6:30, we have Sunderland versus Chelsea, Sunderland versus Arsenal. Yes, Sunderland versus Arsenal. And finally, by 9 p.m., we have Chelsea at Stamford Bridge versus Wolves. Wolves, they are yet to win any game this season. But well, one day the jinx will break. So is it going to break today? Will Aroko Dare, that's our very own Aroko Dare, will he be scoring today against Chelsea? He scored in the EFL against Chelsea. Will he score again against Chelsea today? Who will be starting in the back line for Chelsea? A lot of rotations have been going on in the club. Do you think Chaloba and Tosi, who is going to pair? Is it Chaloba and Fofana, or is it going to be Chaloba and Achimpong? What are your opinions? Kindly state your opinions in the comment section. My name remains Eberi Oji. Yes, that's it. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is written on the screen. May the best team win. We just want to enjoy games of football. Thank you very much. Tell a friend to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Joe, thank you very much. May the best team win. Like I said, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and this is me saying peace out. Bye.